So good morning students, today we will be discussing the topic on the profit portions and the loss portions. Here you see, first of all we will be discussing about the profit portions. So sometimes we write this as a profit portions, profit, or in a bracket I'm writing this one as a gain. Okay, so this profit portions, how can we find the profit portions? All these loss portions and profit portions are always found in respect of the cost price. That is, profit portions will be equal to what is it? Gains or profit. You can write gain or profit. Sometimes we write it as a gain, or sometimes we write it as a profit by CP into 100. Okay, so this is what we can find. Okay, we already know how to find out the gain or profit portion, and here it is a loss portion. So we are going to find the loss portion. Loss portion is equal to loss divided by CP into 100. Okay, or here I can also add one more thing, is that for gain is we know that SP minus CP into divided by 100 into 100. Okay, divided by CP into 100. Or in the loss, we know that how to find a loss. In the previous topic we have discussed, loss is equal to CP minus SP divided by CP into 100. Okay, so using these formulas we will be dealing in this exercise, that is 9.4. In this exercise we will be dealing the profit portions and loss portions. So profit portion, the formula of profit portion is gain divided by CP into 100, and the loss portion we are going to divide it by loss portion divided by CP into 100. Or how can we find the loss? Loss we can find by CP minus SP, and gain how can we find? SP minus CP. Okay, and this is all we will be discussing in this topic. Okay, this is our first question, that is complete the following tables. It is in your textbook, it is written in a table, but I will just try to solve it here by using these equations. Okay, so here you see complete the following table, that is exercise 9.4, and so after that we are given the two blank number, that is profit is given, and profit, the net profit you have to find, then percentage you have to find, then loss you have to find, and then loss percentage you have to find. Okay, so here's you see SP and CPs are given, so we will compare which one is greater. So SP is greater than CP. Why? 4,000 is greater than 3,500, then 4,000 is greater than 3,500. That means SP is greater than CP. That means there will be a profit. Okay, so profit is equal to what? We have to find the profit. Profit, we know what is it? Profit, we know that is SP minus CP. So SP is a must 4,000, and CP is a must 3,500. So if you subtract this, SP profit will be how much? How much it is profit? Profit is 5,000. Profit is how much? 500. I'm sorry. Profit is 500. Now we are going to find out the profit portion. Profit portion, we already know that how to find the profit portion. Profit portion is equal to profit divided by CP into 100. Okay, CP into 100. And we already know the profit. We have found out profit is how much? 500. Okay, so 500 divided by CP is how much? CP is 3,500. 3,500 into 100, because we are going to find in the form of percentage. Okay, we are going to find out in the form of percentage, which implies that 0 and 0 cancel. 5 sevens are 25, 5 tens are 100, 500 to 500. Again we got 100 divided by 7. Okay, now divided 107. So if you divided 107, you got how much? 7 ones are 7. Divided here 100 dividing by 7. 7 ones are 7. Divided by 3. Subtracted by 3. So if you subtract it, it becomes 3. 7 fours are 28. 2 in n. So 2 in n years. Again 0.0. So how much is this? 7 twos are 14. So your answer is nearly 14.2%. Okay, this is our first question. Next, this is our 14%. The profit portion is 14.2%. Okay, similarly here our next question is given. Okay, our next question is also given. Our next question is what? 900 is given here. CP is given 900. Okay, and SP is also given. SP is given 1000. SP is given 1000. So here you see again SP is greater than CP. SP is greater than CP. So SP is how much? So we know that if SP is greater than CP, that means it will be a profit. Okay, it will be a profit that is equal to SP minus CP. SP is how much? 1000 and CP is how much? 900. So if you subtract it, your answer will become 100. Okay, your profit is how much? Your profit is how much? Profit is 100. Profit is 100. So profit is 100 here. If I find this profit, now I'm going to find out the profit portion. So profit portion is equal to profit divided by CP. So into 100. So which implies that profit is how much? 100 here, and CP is how much? 900 into 100. So if you subtract this 0 and 0 cancel, you got how much? 100 divided by 9. So divided 109. So if you divided 109, so 9 ones are 9. Subtract it, what is it? 1, 0, again 9 ones are 9. Again 1. So your answer is 11.9. 11.1, I'm sorry. Your answer is 11.1% is your profit percent. 11.1% is your profit percent. This is our next question. That is question number Roman number the next tables. Okay, Roman number 2. Okay, so similarly I will be doing another 2 more questions. Okay, that is question number Roman number 3 and 5. Okay, Roman number 3 and 5. So here is our next Roman number 3 and 5. What is said? Roman number 3 said SCP is given. Roman number 3, CP is given 30,000. SP is not given. You have to find the values of SP, and profit portion is given. Profit portion is given. Profit portion is given. Profit portion is given. That is equal to 10. Okay, profit portion is equal to 10. Now, by using this profit portion, we will try to find out the profit. Okay, profit portion, we will try to find out the profit portion. We know the profit portion is equal to profit divided by 100 of profit divided by CP into 100. Now put the value wherever it is. Where profit portion is given, that is equal to 10, and profit is not given, so keep it that way. And CP is given how much? 30,000. So 30,000 into 100. So 0 and 0 cancel. Now 300 you send it this side, become what? 10 into 30. Now 300 is equal to profit. So if I calculate this one, profit will be how much? Profit is equal to how much? Calculate this one, this will be 3,000. How much? 3,000 is your profit. Now we already found out the profit. Now let's try out to find out the SP. We know that profit is equal to what? Profit is equal to SP minus CP. So profit we have already found out that is 3,000, and SP we don't know. CP, if we find out CP, that is 30,000, we already know CP is given 30,000. Now if I send 30,000 in this side, become what? 3,000 plus 30,000, that is equal to SP. Now which implies that SP is equal to 30,000 plus 3,000 is 33,000. 33,000 is your SP. 33,000 is your SP. Okay. Similarly, if I found out the next question, that is question number Roman number 4. Well, what is it? Roman number 4 is 55,000 is given. SCP is given 55,000. CP is given 55,000. CP is given 55,000. SP is not given, but loss portion is given. Loss portion is given. Loss portion is how much? 15%. So, okay, loss is how much? 15. So let's try to find out all this loss portion. Okay, so if I find out this loss portions, your answer will become loss portions. We know the loss portion is equal to loss divided by CP into 100. Okay, so we know the loss portion is given how much? 15. Loss portion is 15. Loss is not given. CP is given 55,000 into 100. 0 and 0 cancel. So 55, you send it 15 into 55, 550, I'm sorry, that is equal to loss. So we can also write this one as a loss is equal to 15 into 550. So calculate 15 into 550. So if I calculate 15 into 550, 15, 5 5 are 25, 29, 5 5 are 25, 27, 5, 5. So 5, 2, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 25. So your answer is, if you calculate that your loss is how much? Your loss is how much? 8,250. Okay, 8,250 rupees is your loss portion. So loss, that is what your loss it is. Now let's try to find out how much, for how much amount that is sell. Okay, now we know that loss is equal to what? Loss is equal to CP minus SP. Now if I find CP is loss is how much? Loss is 8,250 and CP is given 55,000 minus SP. So SP I will send this side become 8,250 plus SP is equal to 5,500 or 55,000. Now SP is equal to 55,000 minus 8,250. Subtract these two. So if I subtract these two, what is the answers? If I subtract these two, 55,000 minus 8,250. So 0, 5, 9 minus 2, 7, 14, 14 minus 8, 6. Here it become 4. So what is it? 46,750. Okay, the selling price is how much? 46,500. 46,750 is your selling price. Okay, so only one question is remaining. You do it by yourself. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the question number 12. You see, a merchant bought 15 dozen pen at rupees 10 per dozen, and they sold them at 1.25. 1.5. I'm sorry. This is not 1.25. This is rupees. At rupees 1.50 paisa each. Okay, and find the profit or loss percentages. So let's try to find out. Okay, so you see they have already given cost of 1 dozen. Okay, 1 dozen. Cost of 1 dozen is equal to how much? Rupees 10. Cost of 1 dozen is equal to rupees 10. Then cost of 15 dozen will be equal to how much? 15 dozens. Okay, cost of 15 dozen will be equal to how much? Rupees 10 into 15. Okay, that is equal to 10 into 15, that is equal to 150 rupees. How much is this? 150 rupees. Okay, so 15 dozen is equal to 150 rupees. That means in 1 dozen, how much it will be? Okay, numbers of pen, numbers of 1 pen, 1 dozen, numbers of pen in 1 dozen, numbers of pen in 1 dozen, numbers of pen in 1 dozen will be equal to how much? Only 1 dozen is 12. Okay, 1 dozen is 12. Okay, well, 12 pen you will get in 1 dozen. Okay, 1 dozen is 12. Then numbers of pen in 12 in 15 dozen will be equal to how much? 15 dozen is equal to 12 into 15. 12 into 15 dozen, this that is equal to 180 pen. That means, okay, so in a 15 dozen you will get 180. Okay, for 180 pen you got. Therefore, you can write therefore cost of 180 pen. Okay, that means 15 dozen. You got how much? You paid how much? Rupees 150 rupees. Okay, cost of 15 dozen is 150. That means in a 15 dozen, how much pen you are getting? 180 pen. So cost of 180 pen is equal to 150 rupees. Now this is what we are getting. That we can say this one is your CP. That is cost price. Okay, that is your cost price here about it. Right now we have sell each pen. Okay, selling price. Okay, SP of 1 pen. Okay, selling price of 1 pen is rupees 1.5. Okay, selling price of one pen is 1.5, but we are going to sell how much pen? We are going to sell 150 pen. That means selling price of 150 pen will be equal to how much? Rupees. Okay, 180 pen, I'm sorry, this is 180 pen, we have 180 pen, that means 180 into 1.5, so multiply 180 into 1.5, so if I multiply 180 into 1.5, so 50, 5 is a 40, 4 in n, 5 1 is a 5, 9, 0, 8, 1, so 0, 0, 7, 1, how much it is? 27, 2700, 270, I'm sorry, 27.0 rupees is your selling price. Okay, that means if after point, we have after point one numbers. Okay, so 270 is the selling price, and for, you see, cost of 1,000 is rupees 10, cost of 15,000 will be cost of 1,000 into 15,000, that is 150 rupees. Okay, in 1,000 how much pen it is? 12 pen. That means in a 15,000 how much it will be? 180 pen. And cost of 180 pen, okay, cost of 180 pen, that means 15, that is CP is given, cost price is given. Now, and SP is also given. SP selling price, he is going to sell them for 1.5 each. That means for one pen he is going to sell, he is going to give for 1.5 rupees. Okay, now the selling price is for 180 rupees, you will get 270. Now you see, this is your SP, this is your SP, that is what we are given, this is your SP, and this is your CP. Okay, so this is your CP, SP and CP. Now compare SP and CP. Since SP is 270 and CP is 150, SP is greater than CP, SP is greater than CP, therefore it will be a profit, right? Therefore it will be a profit. Why? SP is greater than CP. So SP minus CP, SP minus CP, that is SP is how much? How much? SP is how much? 270 and 150. So subtract these two, you will get 120 rupees. Okay, so how much profit is giving? 120 rupees. Okay, now you are going to find out the profit portion. So profit portion is what? Profit portion is equal to profit divided by CP into 100. Okay, so profit is how much? Profit is 120, and CP is cost price. The CP is how much? 150. 150 into 100. So 0 and 0 cancel. 5 2 is the 10, 5 3 is the 15, 3 4 is the 12. So what is the answers here? You got the answers of 420. 440 into 2, that is your 80% profit he is getting. How much percent? 80% profit he is getting. Okay, profit, therefore his profit portion is, therefore his profit portion is, profit portion is 80%. Okay, so this is your answers. Okay, so here this is our next question. This is question number 3. Okay, so here the shopkeeper bought 50 dozens of banana for rupees 15 per dozens, and he sold it half the stock at rupees 20 per dozen, and the remaining at rupees 10 per dozen. Find his overall profit or loss. Also find the percents of profit or loss. If you got the profit, you have to find the profit portion. If you got the loss, you have to find the loss portions. Okay, so here's first of all, let's try to write down the given numbers, whatever the givens are there. Okay, so given is what is given here is given. Okay, cost of 1 dozen, 15 dozen, cost of 1 dozen is equal to what? Rupees. Cost of 1 dozen is equal to rupees 15. Okay, cost of 1 dozen is equal to rupees 15. Now, how many dozen that is about? So cost price, okay, cost price of that is CP of, here about 50 dozen. 50 dozen, that means how much it is? So calculate this one. Rupees 1, cost of 1 dozen, 15 into 50. So your answer is how much? Multiply these two, your answer will become 750. What is it? 750 is the cost of 50 dozen. That means this is your CP. CP is your 750. Now we have sell the 50 dozen in two equal half. One is for 25,000 and another is 25,000. 50 equal half means 25 and 25. Okay, so he sold the half stock at rupees. Okay, so first of all he have sold selling price of half stock. Okay, half stock means half half of 50, that is 25. Okay, half of 50, that is 25. Okay, so I will write 25 years, 25,000. 25,000, why? Because it is half of 50. Half of 50, that is equal to how much? SP, selling price of 50, that is equal to how much? 25 into how much? For how much rupees you have sell? Rupees, for rupees, 20 rupees you have sell. So multiply this one. So your answer is 500. For how much rupees you have sell? For 500. For 25,000 he have sell for 200 rupees. That means 25 out of 25,000 he got 50 rupees. Again he have sell another 25. Selling price of another 25,000. Okay, another 25,000. That is again half of stock, that is equal to 25 into how much rupees? 10 rupees. For the 10 rupees you have sold, how much it is? You will get 25 into 10 is how much? 250 rupees. Rupees 250 is your selling price. Okay, first you have sell for 25,000, it is for 500 you have got, and another 25 you have sell it for 250. Okay, so now total selling price is equal to what? Total selling price. Okay, total SP is equal to what? This SP, that is 500. Okay, so 500 plus 250 will be your total selling price, that is equal to sum of these two, then your answer will become 750. Now since you see conditions, okay, therefore our SP and CPs are equal. Why? CP is how much? 750, and SP is how much? Also 750. Both of them are equal. That means what? They are neither profit or no loss. Okay, therefore the shopkeeper will get neither profit, and therefore hence shopkeepers have neither profit. Shopkeeper have neither profit. He will get neither profit, he will not get any profit also, or any loss also. He will get nor loss, neither profit nor loss. Okay, he will get neither profit nor loss. That means no profit also and no losses also. Okay, so the shopkeeper will get neither profit nor loss also. Okay, this is our next question number 3.